Okay. This is the last thing I want to cover. That's like light news, and then we're gonna get into serious news. Breezy B97, thank you for the 5-tier-1 give the subs.
How to not approach girls at the gym.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate when they're sweeties. It's me so uncomfortable. Feral, like fucking feral. Swatch. The 5 adds 5 pounds. And these are the rates. Excuse me? You don't have to do that. It's okay. No, it's okay. I got it. Thank you, though.
What if I just ripped his pee-pee out of his sagas so he can never reproduce again? This is why I don't want kids. Natural selection better take the weirdos out. He's going to jail for staring at an underage 21-year-old. Okay, this is a joke, I think. Like, some of this is. But, like, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I hate everyone involved in this because there's a stitch incoming right now. But the guy that stitched into this, that, like, talked about it, this popped off, okay? I just don't like any of the people involved in this. I don't.
See what I mean? All right, here we go.
I just want.
So this is the guy that like is shitting on the lady. Now, this is a very real problem. Okay, if you have any girlfriends, okay, if you know any women in your life that work out, you know that women get approached in the gym a lot. You know that women get stared down at the gym a lot. This is literally a problem. This is literally an issue, and a lot of people feel uncomfortable because of this. Okay, a lot of people feel uncomfortable because of this. It's just like understandable, normal. Okay, and let's be real, that guy is staring. Okay, he is staring a little bit. Him coming over on the other hand, like to put the weight up, to help her put the weight. Okay, that in and of itself is like trying to establish contact in the nicest way possible. Okay, so while it's like, while it's obvious that he's like staring, and while it's obvious that he's like trying to establish contact, he didn't do anything over the top. He didn't do anything bad. He didn't do anything that's like, insane, like unacceptable. It's just like, why are you this mad? This is like, I don't even think he was like hitting on her. He was just being nice. Okay. It's still a little weird, but he's being nice. Like he's not like trying to fucking riz her up. He's not actually like being like, hey, what's up, babe? He's just like, this is a normal thing that you do at the gym. Okay. You do this to guys, you do this to girls. If you see someone, like if I see someone on the bench press, for example, and they're lifting by themselves, and I see them putting up a really heavy weight that they're struggling with, I'll go over there and be like, do you need a spot? Okay, it's just like a part of like gym etiquette, gym culture. You know what I mean? Doesn't matter if it's a woman, doesn't matter if it's a man. You do it. Okay? It's just courtesy. It's etiquette, right? And he did that too. He walked over and he said, hey, you need help? But like he maybe shouldn't have touched the weight, but like that's it. It actually matters if it's a woman? Wait, why? This isn't the full vid. Check the full thing. Okay. Regardless. The hilarity of the situation is that like, it's a weird one because her concerns are valid. Okay. Her concerns are valid. If you know anyone, if you know a woman that goes to the gym, if you know a single female that actually works out, you know that this is something that they are consistently, understandably upset about. Okay? Because dudes are kind of fucking creepy in the gym. They're constantly staring. They're being weird. Okay? Have you ever asked a man if he needed help putting the weights on? Yeah. As a woman, this type of behavior is wrong. It makes us uncomfortable. She's not overreacting at all. I think it's the fact that women can't go to the gym without their bodies being gawked at. He wasn't even working out. He was standing there watching her. First of all, we don't know the full video, okay? And I'm already admitting that he was staring. Okay, he's staring. He's staring. We've all been there. Okay, I myself have definitely been in that situation where like I notice myself looking at someone. Doesn't matter if it's a woman, but definitely I've noticed myself doing that and I stop immediately. Okay, it's true. You look at everybody at the gym. It's just like, you know, it's just a thing. You look at people in the gym. I do understand why it's additionally concerning for women, though. Okay? I do. And it gets additionally annoying for women because they're not just getting stared at. Well, one, there is always the ever-present threat of physical violence if you're a woman. Okay? But ultimately, even with the short clip that we saw, and I haven't seen the full thing, but even with the short clip, like, he comes over, he doesn't do anything that is, like, over the top, ridiculous. He is being a little weird. He is being a little weird looking, and then he comes over, and it's obvious. Like, I don't know why men try to act like this isn't, he came here just to be kind. Like, no, he saw a cute girl working out, and he wanted to establish contact, okay? He did. I don't know why men look at the situation and go, that's not the case. He was just being friendly. Like, shut the fuck up. No, man. He 100% was staring, and he 100% wanted to establish contact. My point is, he wasn't being, like, over the top, okay? He wasn't being over the top. He wasn't being gross. He was just being a little weird, a little starey, and he backed off immediately. He was like, oh, okay, my bad. Okay? What if he was being friendly, bro? Come on, dude. Come on. He wasn't being over the top for you. For her, he was. So he was. Bro, there is like a objective way to look at this, okay? That's crazy. Like, she felt like he was being over the top. Oh, okay. Well, you know, great. Got it. Like, I'm in this weird situation because, like, I do think that men usually make women feel very uncomfortable in the gym, okay? I know that this is a persistent and common problem. We watched a video of a guy literally walking up to a lady on the leg press last week where the dude was straight up like, I have a wife, but I want to fuck you. Like, that was insane. That's an insane conversation. That's an insane conversation to have. Why is he walking over? I hesitate to grab my weight because him standing directly in front of him. He grabs it himself.
You don't have to do that.
He grabs it himself, which is definitely like undermining her a little bit. You know what I mean? It's like 35-pounder, not super heavy. He thinks it's he's a good way to approach her and open, basically. That's it. He shouldn't have done that. Yeah, he thought that was a good icebreaker. We've all been there. Just don't do it. That's it. And then all these fucking creepy misogynistic weirdos are like, well, she has a OnlyFans. Oh, I'm so grossed out about the sexualization I experience. Hopefully this spreads awareness for girls who experience this type of treatment at the gym. I'm also extremely antisocial. Being hit on is never a compliment for me. I despise being sexualized. Like, bro, I don't understand. Like, did you not get educated? Do you not understand that, like, these are two separate things? If someone does sex work, does that mean you can, like, let's say someone is, for example, let's say someone is a stripper. Does that mean you could go over while they're eating fucking breakfast and put your dick on the table? The fuck is wrong with you? You fucking rapist. You fucking idiot. How do you not understand this? Like, people cannot comprehend that women, okay, can want to look hot, can want to look sexy at certain points. That does not mean that you can be creepy and gross and fucking weird, okay? Women can want to do OnlyFans. That doesn't mean that, like, if you find out that they're doing OnlyFans, that you could be a fucking rapist in every circumstance, okay? Context is important. Why the fuck is super basic shit. Stop sexualizing people in areas where they do not want to be sexualized. That's it. That guy didn't even know she had an OnlyFans, but like, it doesn't matter. My point is, it doesn't matter if someone has an OnlyFans, okay? It's so weird that he thinks this is like an own, and it got 60,000 likes. When I see stuff like this, I literally think people need to be neutered, okay? Holy fuck. That's a good take, exactly. You're a UFC fighter. What do you mean you don't like get beaten? You don't want to get beaten up outside of a bar. Dude, I don't understand. This is the reason why fucking famous boxers have to have security around them at all times, because random fucking weirdos want to fight them. It's so stupid. Like, the consent. Consent is the main factor here, okay? Consent is the main factor. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, it's so basic. It's so basic. And like, while she is a little over the top, in my opinion, in her reaction, okay, to an otherwise like normal situation, because this kind of stuff happens in social settings, okay? Like, I don't know why men take this to be like, dude, what? You didn't like it? Fuck you. You're a whore. You have an OnlyFans. Like, you're fucking psycho, dude. You're like a perverted, demented psychopath. How the fuck do you live every day of your life? Holy shit. Anyway, let's hear what Joey Swole has to say. By the way, Joey Swole is a very funny name and a very funny guy in general.
I just want to share my perspective on this video. If you guys want to watch the full thing, you can go over to her page. First and foremost, as I've said before, there is a big difference between staring at somebody and simply looking or glancing at them. So why did this man look at you? Well, you're in front of him off to the side, you're in his peripheral. You're also taking a video with your camera pointed directly at him, and you're talking to yourself. He's probably watching you wondering, what is she doing? I know I would.
Yeah, by the way, that is actually the only good take on this one, where if you're at a gym and you're filming yourself, and I have done this many times over in like public gyms where I used to go to. I used to film myself all the fucking time, okay? Like, you're doing something that's inappropriate. You're filming someone else, you know? You're filming other people that is like in the field of vision. So ultimately, you are also doing something that is cringe. And I am literally a person who has done this cringe many, many times over. So that's something that you also need to consider as well. Some people are like, what the fuck is he filming? You know what I mean? Like, they look over.
Also, you talk about, why would this man come over and help me load my plates? Well, if you watch the video, he sees that you struggle putting plates on the other side. Now, any experience...
That part, I think, is just being overly charitable to the dude who came over. I'm being honest. Okay? I think this is dishonest. This is like too charitable. No, the dude was staring. The dude was checking her out. He was checking her out, and he 100% used that to establish contact. Okay? It's true. Like, people do it. I have fucking done it. When I think about it, have I done it? Have I done that? Not really. Not to that degree. But like, I definitely caught myself staring, okay? It's true. I admit it. Everyone does it, okay? Everyone does it. Women do it to men. Men do it to women. Men do it to men, especially, okay? Like, it's just, it happens. We all have looked at other people working out at some point, even asexual people. Yeah. Yeah. He shouldn't have grabbed the weights. He should have just said, hey, do you want help putting that on? If you want to.
Experienced lifter out there knows when you have a barbell on the ground, if you're doing hip thrusts, if you're doing deadlifts, it's very difficult to put plates on. There's actually a jack they make for you to be able to lift up the barbell so you can put the plates on. He sees that you struggled being an experienced lifter, and he comes over to try and help you, because that's what kind people do. Any experienced lifter out there knows what I'm talking about. And I saw the comment where you guys talk about this was a man trying to help out a woman because a man would never help a man. That's not true. This is not misogynist.
Low key, I think, low key, Men do help each other out with weights all the time. It is proper gym etiquette. It's the right thing to do. I was talking to my trainer and other people about this, and they literally were like, I am more reluctant to help women in the gym because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, like I'm like, patronizing them. Like I'm more readily available to help men than I am to help women because I don't want them to feel like I'm undermining their strength.
I've been in the gym for 20 years. I can't tell you how many times I've helped men and women load plates, take plates off, put weights back. It has nothing.
Also, like, trust that if I need help, I'll ask. No, people are so socially awkward. What the fuck? No, I don't think people it's infinitely better. I think, in my opinion, in my experience, you're more likely to literally ask to help someone than get asked. Nobody ever fucking asks for help, dude. Come on. Even motherfuckers that are struggling. Dude, I started going to the gym I started going to this other fucking gym for a little bit, right? And like I saw so many dudes who were just like struggling to put the fucking weight up. And I'm on the bench press across from this dude. And I'm watching him fucking almost die underneath the fucking weight. And we establish eye contact. And I'm just like waiting for him to be like, hey, like I'll come over and spot you. I'm like giving him a nod, right? And he's just like, nope. He's just not doing it until I'm like, hey, do you need help? I can spot you, Motherfuckers would rather die under the weight than ask for help. That's crazy. No, you're wrong about that. You're like halfway through a guillotine, and even then you're not asking for help. Just like motherfuckers at the top of the hour don't ask for a gifted sub to avoid the top of the hour ad breaks. You know what I mean? At the top of the hour, there's a 3-minute ad break that comes and goes, and there are methods to avoid it. All right? But it's awkward. But some people do it anyway. So, hey, Bozo, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Drunken Tyrant, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. You can also, if you're not lucky enough to get gifted a sub, you can buy your own for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime, as long as you have an Amazon Prime account connected to your Twitch account where you get 1 free Prime subscription a month. That is the way to have an ad-free broadcasting experience. That's how you do it. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. Thank you, Not Jackie, for the 5 gifted subs. Xana Rain, thank you for the 10 gifted. Chelsea423, thank you for the 10 gifted. Bricky1212, thank you for the 5 gifted. Gioforio, everyone's favorite Italian, thank you for the 5 gifted. That guy Grim, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. All right, let's continue.
To do with sex or gender. You help people because it's kind to do. But it's very sad that you took an act of kindness, this man doing something for you, being kind, and turned him into a...
Like, I don't think he was, like, just kind. I think he was a little bit of a hard dog, okay? He was miring. He was looking, okay? That part is normal. It's best to not do it. Hokage-sama, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. But, like, it wasn't like the kindness of his gentle heart.
Creep at the gym, talking about how you want to rip his reproductive organ off, he can't produce, and that natural selection should take him out? Really?
Yeah, I mean, she said he was feral. She said she wants to rip his dick off. That's aggressive. Honey Rival, thank you for the 5 gifted subs.
Trying to make yourself out to be a victim, which you're not. There are women harassed in gyms. You're not one of them. You need to do better.
Exactly, Hasan is normal, but normal is patriarchal. Dude, Noam Chomsky, you're being fucking insane. Look, first and foremost, without patriarchal constructs removed from the fucking conversation, that interaction would be the most normal interaction on the fucking planet. And anyone that got mad at that would be looking like a whole ass buffoon. The only reason why there's redeemable qualities on her experience and on her perspective is that it's a persistent problem, and it's understandable that she could have felt a little skeezed, okay, a little peeved by the behavior that she has most likely experienced time and time again, okay? Her reaction, though, on the other hand, is also like kind of fucking aggro. Yeah, trying to blast this dude. I think this is a byproduct of like everyone trying to turn every aspect of their lives into content. Wiry Frank, thank you for the 5 gifted. Mark Maddock, thank you for the 5 gifted. Honey Rival, thank you for the 5 gifted as well. Like she's just like trying to turn this dude into like a pest when he did not meet the bar of being a pest, okay? That's it. And probably if she wanted to, she could have found someone being a pest to her easily. But it is 100% for the views.
Feral, like fucking feral. There's mirrors everywhere, so it's like you can easily catch people. Act. Oh, this is nothing.
Bullying goes huge on TikTok because of audience interactions.
Watch very carefully.
Like that's not that's wild. Like he's in between his fucking, he's doing hyperextensions, okay? He's in between his set. He's just glancing over like three, 4 times. Like that's crazy. Like it does not meet the, it's just normal, okay? It's just a normal thing. That's crazy. He's literally not using the machine, bro. No, he was. You're not seeing it in between the cuts. No, he was using the machine.
5 ads, 5 pounds. And these are the
That's how I knew, by the way. When I saw this, that's when I knew. My man thought he was the Riz God, okay? Look. Not this, but this move right here. Look. That move, you might have been there at a certain point. If you've ever been to the gym, if you've ever, he thought he was the Rizzler, okay? Look. Watch, when he gets off the machine, he's like, I got you, babe. These 35 pounders too heavy for you. He thought he was that guy. Now, does this meet the fucking the bar of like public naming and shaming being called feral? I don't think so. I don't think so.
these are the rates.
This was not a what do you call it? Reddit comments are so messed up on this one. I just think that like ultimately this was a relatively, this was not like the worst social interaction. Okay, the gaze is obvious. Oh shit, she's been in here before. She said, "Hey King, are you going to TwitchCon?" This is her. She's a Twitch streamer as well. All Zoomers do is hate the other genders. Yeah, no, literally.
You don't have to do that.
He didn't have to grab it. So that. Hasi, I love you, but I think your proximity to Gym Bros is blinding your judgment a bit. Brother, if you think this interaction is like a violently misogynistic one, you have to reconsider like the universe. Okay? No, he's staring. He stares a couple times, okay? He definitely is checking her out. I already said it. I already admitted it, okay? He also walks over there thinking this is a good way to help her out and maybe have a conversation, maybe start a conversation with her. Once again, also, like, it's annoying, but it doesn't meet the barrier of, like, sex pest. It is a perfectly normal human interaction, okay? He should not have grabbed the weight. If he hadn't grabbed the weight, and if he was, like, walking over just to grab his, like, you know, cleaning equipment, and then simultaneously turned around and was like, hey, do you need help with that? Then it's fine. It's 10-10, you know? You were... And then he backs away, and then it's over, right? If that's what happened, then that's fine. That's a perfectly normal interaction. What the fuck? Like, you don't know. You don't, like, human beings are social animals, okay? We're social animals. It's fine. It's normal. You're being fucking insane if you think that it's like abnormal to be social, okay? Jesus Christ. Yeah. He shouldn't have grabbed the weight. That's it. That's the biggest problem there.
Got it. Thank you, though.
He was only working out behind me to go up to me because I was at a squat rack all the way in the corner of the gym to avoid weirdos like this. Yeah, wow, how fucked up. He just cleaned the fucking thing and left.
See what I mean? Alright, here we go. I need to go to the gym with girls. I need to go with some girlfriends. This is ridiculous.
Every dangerous interaction starts out with a perfectly normal man. For a woman, it is different. We have to be on guard about everything. I get that women need to... women feel they need to be hyper vigilant, but she was watching him way more than he was watching her. Yeah, I mean, the fucking... I understand the hypervigilance, especially at the gym, okay? I get why, like, there are female-only gyms and shit, okay? I get that, bro. You just don't fucking get it. I never look at a girl before I initiate contact. In fact, I go so far as to never talk to girls. Yeah, this is the MG toe shit, dude. This is literally fucking women being like, no, men need to literally go their own way. And by that, I mean never talk to a woman, never look at a woman, okay? Just fucking, actually just die. It's better if you die. Like, that's crazy. Come on. Like, there are going to be social interactions that are not like 100% perfect, okay? This is one of them.
I gotta be careful. I gotta be fucking careful.
Adjusting my shorts because I think I'm the problem. I blame myself because of misogyny.
Myself looks like I'm a fucking damsel in distress. I'm not.
Like, there are valid components to everything she's saying here, okay? There are valid components to everything she's saying. The part, I've seen it. The part where she's like adjusting her clothes and she's like clearly uncomfortable in her gym gear that she was wearing. Okay? Like, that sort of stuff is definitely what do you call it? Like, that sort of stuff is valid. It's valid. But, like, it's obvious that she is also milking it a little bit. You know what I mean? It's a weird situation. It's a weird situation because, like, she's talking about an all too common experience that women feel, but she's also, like, kind of manipulating the situation to milk it. When the person, the person that, like, did this infraction did not actually go the step where it is literally a fucking, you know, uncomfortable and awkward situation. Do you get it? And it's wild because, like, it's fucking TikTok discourse. And here, she made an explanation for it, okay? She made an explanation. What the hell is an underage 21-year-old? It's an exaggeration because I'm 4'11", very petite, and look like a child. Now I want to die. So what's up? Problematic height gap discourse? What the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? Sorry, you're too short to engage in consensual adult sexual acts with your partner. You defended her? Ain't no way. No, I'm not fucking I spent the entire fucking conversation literally saying the experience that she is channeling here does not meet the fucking bar of, like, actual harassment that happens regularly in the gym, while simultaneously fucking telling you that this is an instance where it goes too, like, it didn't hit the fucking sex pest note, and yet she tried to manipulate the situation into making it seem like it did. Not every awkward interaction that you have throughout your day deserves the TikTok brigade, the TikTok discourse brigade. He didn't press. He looked. He saw. He came over and thought he could do a Riz moment. Okay? He thought he could. He thought he was the Rizzler. He was not him, and he walked the fuck away. That's it. That social interaction is probably going to eat away at his mind for the next week, for the next month maybe, where he's like, "Fuck, man, I really fucking sucked on that one. That was shit. It didn't work." The only thing that was like weird is that he grabbed the weight instead of fucking asking. That's it. Oh, but now it's like, it's probably going to eat away for him permanently because now it's on TikTok and it's made permanent. Have you read the essay on West Elm Caleb and the Panopticon? It talks about shit like this in a really smart way. I covered the West Elm Caleb saga. The person who started the West Elm Caleb shit literally said I was like a violent misogynist who was like trying to attack her. Luckily, no one gives a shit anymore, but like everyone fully understood that that person was being insane. Not every single fucking interaction or not every single social conquest that like is started by an otherwise marginalized group of people is always going to be fucking valid, even if they are teetering on the edge of valid concerns. This is one of them, okay? This broke left his brains. I don't know why. Her feelings are legitimate and the dude shouldn't be crucified. It's not even complex and it shows how quickly dudes are to jump on the misogyny train. I made a tweet and so many leftists were telling me how women are worrying too much or it's her fault somehow. No, I don't think, I think her awkward social interaction reception is valid, but the fact that she like put it on fucking blast and made it into like a larger social conversation is silly because this wasn't like a experience that met that. He damn near tried to kidnap her. Yeah, he did. That was crazy. I saw that. Life ruined, job loss, insult pathway unlocked. No, that's not happening. Both of them didn't behave perfectly. Ultimately, her making a video about it is what makes her look worse, unfortunately. I mean, the whole like, I look underage is crazy to me. That part is like, what the fuck? The reason she's that aggro about it is because of how many times it's happened to her, not because he's the worst instance. Okay, but your charitability is like, I'm not even discounting her experiences. I'm saying that this is true. This happens all the fucking time. She's very visibly uncomfortable about her outfit even, okay? And she shouldn't be. In a perfect society, she would not be, okay? But like, this is a microaggression that does not meet the barrier of like normal human beings looking at that and going, oh yeah, you should farm this interaction. Then wait for another fucking clip where, you will inevitably get where it is actually fucking weird and problematic. And there's still probably going to be plenty of fucking weird. There's going to be plenty of weirdos that still end up defending the man in that circumstance as well, as we saw. Because, again, people were like shitting on her, saying she has an OnlyFans. And saying that that's reason alone that you can like hypersexualize her in every circumstance. That is psychotic. Okay? That's psychotic. This shit makes me understand the Radlibs going like kill all men. Okay? Like you're a weirdo. Why? Why is it that like on the internet now, being a fucking weirdo, like being the weirdest guy in your social friend group is now giving you online clout? It doesn't make sense to me. Okay? You're so fucking gross, dog. Holy fuck. Like, this is not the brilliant fucking logic trap that you locked someone into, okay? Just because someone has an OnlyFans doesn't mean, like, they don't want to be fucking sexualized at the goddamn gym. You're such an idiot. Her mistake pales in comparison to the dudes in the replies labeling all gym-going women as doing it for the attention. Yeah, I know. Men never fucking miss a beat to just be horny, psychopathic apes, okay? It's weird as fuck. That's why I said I hate every single fucking person involved in this, okay? Every single person involved in this is like being weird. And unironically, I think it's like a social media component. It's just that like you can't just, you can't just be weird and leave it there. You can't have an awkward social interaction without it turning into a goddamn fucking Twitter discourse thing, okay? It is very frustrating. Ironically, the guys in the comments that are like, this slut deserved it, and like fucking, this doesn't even happen. What a fucking idiot. Like all this shit. You are the reason why so many fucking women also feel uncomfortable. You are the mentally ill fucking weirdo. Holy shit, dude. You're right. We can't see someone as their job. That's just insane. But so many, including me, are conditioned by religion, etc. That moralize those kinds of jobs. Hard to deconstruct. Just be fucking normal. Be normal. Everybody be normal. And if you don't want someone like that to feel good about their like conquest and that like hyper moral Protestant ass fucking shaming conquest that they're engaging in, then don't fucking immediately prove her right by being a dumb, sick pervert ape, okay? Jesus Christ. I hate this. It's like, it's this never-ending saga of like taking human interaction, which is always hard to deconstruct, especially from the outside, but it's hard to deconstruct even when you're in it, and turning it into like black and white these like black and white rule-abiding conversations. It's just like, oh well, this guy fucking he was being perverted, or this guy's not being a pervert. He could have just fucking came over there and he was just like trying to help her out with the weights. Like, no, he was staring, he was looking. He was. I don't know why people have to lie about that. You know what I mean? But what I'm trying to say is that like he didn't do anything. He was just awkward. He didn't do anything fucking abysmal. He didn't do anything absolutely wrong. But we're going to have to watch more videos of these because now this is a trend, okay? It's a real conversation. It is a real issue in gyms, especially where, women go into gyms. They are victim to this all the fucking time. And now it is a battle line drawn on fucking gender terms once again because TikTok loves that shit. All Zoomers know is eat hot chip, be bisexual, charge their phone, and fucking hate the other genders, okay? That's all they know. Everything on TikTok turns into like, men are the fucking kings, dude, and women are whores and sluts, or women are fucking queens that can do no wrong, and men need to be castrated. Why the fuck can't people just have a normal goddamn conversation? Do you not have mothers? Do you not have sisters? Do you not have fucking parents? Like a father figure? I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. It's like I feel like I feel like I'm the insane one because I'm not as insane as everybody else on this shit.
I get angry when I do a handstand.
Come on, bro. You're doing a fucking handstand. Like, you're doing a handstand in the middle of the gym. Of course, some people are going to look. What the fuck? I mean, he didn't even finish his rep, by the way. He very clearly is looking. But, like, dude, it's just an impressive move. What the fuck? Like, what? Dude, shit like this unironically makes me feel like, what's up? Like, should we be doing should we be living under Sharia, actually? Are human beings not Not ready for just normal, like being normal? Is that what we got to be doing, like aggressive fundamentalist Sharia, not like, centralized, aggressively fundamentalist Sharia law, separate gyms? What the fuck? How is it turned around where like fucking Zoomers in their hyper woke state turn that into like, no, this is actually 100% happening because like this guy is a weird pervert who's going to fucking kidnap her. Like, holy fuck. Is he looking? Yes. Is he staring? Yes. He didn't even finish his fucking rep, okay? Those were the worst Russian twists I've ever seen in my goddamn life. He did 3. Now that's a hard exercise, okay? I'll say it. I don't like it. I don't like the Russian twist. But goddamn. Yeah, he dropped it after 3 and looked. Someone's doing a fucking handstand. Yeah, I would look too.
So let me get this straight. You're at the gym taking a video, doing something you want to post on social media for people to watch, but you're upset that someone at the gym in person is looking at you?
So this part of it is frustrating because this is like not logic. You're not trapping someone into like this mental logic. And now I feel like Joey Swole is just going to make Joey Swole is now going to be the arbiter of this kind of content. Okay. This is his shtick now. Okay. This is his shtick. He's doing this now. It's clear. Like his last tweet was a banger. Now he's just going to make all of these TikToks. He's going to look for women doing like stitch talks. Or he's going to look for women who's doing like, oh, they're staring at me at the gym with like fucking 200 views, okay? And then he's going to stitch them to his gigantic fucking audience. And now that's his shit because that pops off. So the other side of it is like also popping off. You know what I mean? Filming yourself at the gym because you want to post it versus like a human being that's there in your periphery staring is different, okay? It's different, especially if the follow-up to that stare is also a social interaction that you don't want to have, especially if it leads to pestering, okay? So like clearly, I haven't even seen the full video, but there's a difference there. Like there's a difference.
How does that make sense? Unfortunately, we see a lot of this on social media.
Let's see. I want to see the original video.
And to be honest, I don't think this man is upset or angry at you. I think he's just impressed. You shouldn't judge people based off the faces they make while they're working out. I know I make some crazy faces while I'm training, and I really hope people don't look at me and judge me. And if you're going to do something like this at the gym, which you don't see very often, you have to be prepared for people to look. What you're doing is impressive. People are going to look at you. It's very sad you took a situation like this where I guarantee nobody would have even noticed that man in the background.
I hate this, dude. I hate this. Maybe I'm becoming old, but like I hate the financialization of like every interaction. I hate the constant fucking naming and shaming. I hate like the lack of context and lack of nuance that people want to apply to like every social scenario. I just said by a Twitch streamer. I mean, yeah, said by a fucking Twitch streamer. But if I don't know if you're new here or not, but like this is a concept that I apply fairly rigidly and fairly regularly to like most of these kinds of naming and shaming operations. It's very frustrating. It is. It's so weird. This is not how human beings operate in the real world. And quite frankly, it shouldn't be how human beings operate in the real world. And I hate that it's like the more we live on the internet, the more we do things in the physical space, specifically for points that we get in the internet space. And that is definitely something that we're doing. The more I feel like it changes the way we interact with human beings in the real world. And I fucking hate that. It's so strange, dude. What the fuck do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Like, not every interaction deserves hyper scrutiny like this. and then and the lack of charitability in that hyper scrutiny and the monetization component built on top of that makes it just awful, okay? Everyone ends up eating. Everyone ends up making money off this. You know, Joey Swole is making money off this because now he knows maybe he cut one out. Maybe he cut the first video the first time he ever did this and it blew up because it was a valid one, right? Now he's probably looking for any kind of like, oh, they're staring at me at the gym type video so he can make another 5 million watched banger, you know? So in a weird way, what Joey's doing is not that different than what that girl is doing, where she's like looking for a way to monetize like an awkward moment and make it out to be something worse, you know?
Watch this guy get hit.
That video got 2,490 views. It's getting
Angry when I do a handstand.
She wasn't even saying he's like, staring, being creepy rapist. He's just saying like he was angry. He just looked angry. $2,419 likes on this video. Joey Swole's video, even on Twitter, a secondary platform, already has 103,000 likes, 4.8 million views. Like, do better. Who here after Joey Swole? No one was mad. Just admiring your strength. Don't make it negative. Joey's literally amplifying the problem he's complaining about. Exactly. Someone needs to put a fucking stop to this, okay? Someone needs to put a stop to this. Please. Holy fuck. Joey doesn't understand sarcasm. I want to believe that Move, he saw I was recording too. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's a joke. She's just joking. She's joking. But again, I'm going to be as charitable to Joey as I possibly can. People say that Joey is like a positive gym guy, okay? He wants the gym to be a positive influence. If you want the gym to be a positive influence, you got to put a stop to this. You got to put a stop to like, it starts with you. You know what I mean? Don't look for videos with like 3 fucking likes to just make a example out of them. Okay. Are there instances where people are being fucking weird? Sure. But you got to make sure that he's actually really nice, but you're right. It's just eating off the trend. Exactly. You're doing the same shit. You're like unnecessarily adding to the, you're unnecessarily adding into like the negativity in the fucking in the gym space. You know? I see what he's trying to do, but it caused a lot of hate and backlash towards the people making the mistake. Yeah, like some of those people are being fucking weird, okay? But I don't think those people, even the first girl that filmed herself and was like, this guy's being a fucking pest, this guy's being creepy or whatever, like even she doesn't, I think, deserve the ire of the brigade of like horny, fucked up, just mentally stunted incels that are coming after her now, being like, you're a whore, you did OnlyFans, you deserve this. I think it relates to a lot of people being accused of being weird and feels the need to defend them. Yeah, I mean, It's the fact that anybody can record anybody else at any time and upload it somewhere without consent. TikTok has created a market for it, and now everyone from kids to grandmas are doing it. It's just odd. It's like, it's become this never-ending cycle, dude. It's so fucking weird. It's become this never-ending cycle of every single person, like, constantly looking to farm impressions off of one another, ironically without consent, which in a weird way, like, makes it worse overall for the people who are, like, filming the other people and then, like, calling them sex pests and shit, too. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, we in a weird way, like, nobody likes bullies, right? Nobody likes bullies, but in a weird way, everyone is now becoming the bully in their effort to be the bully hunter. It's odd. It's this, like, never-ending cycle of people becoming bullies themselves in an effort to become the bully hunter. Joey Swole maybe wanted to shit on bullies in the gym. And now he himself has become a bully when he's looking at people with like 2,000 likes and fucking blasting them on a timeline with his gigantic following. You know what I mean? It's not good. Don't do it.